not in the crayon box.
Exactly.
I don't think.
Welcome, everyone. Nice to see you.
They're so cute. They're just kids' crayons.
Hi, everyone. We're Crayola crayons. That's Turquoise, my true blue buddy. You can call me Turk. And
That's Scarlet. She's the sharpest crayon I know.
You know, crayons like us have an important job to do.
We help make your creations super colorful.
And with so many colors to choose from, the possibilities are endless. What's your favorite color?
Bro, blue, of course.
Asparagus! Mine's
No.
cornflower. You know, Turk and I come from a really big family. Since 1903, Crayola has made over 600 different shades of crayons.
Bruh.
That's a lot of cousins.
Granny Smith Apple holds the best family reunions.
And Turk, did you know that out of America's top 10 favorite Crayola crayon colors, 6 of them are shades of blue, like you?
Oh, you're turning me brick red.
Today, I'm showing Turk where Crayola crayons come from, and we want to show you too. You'll see how crayons get molded, inspected, labeled, and packaged.
Well, we know
We'll
how
get
to
some
label.
help
We just
from
did
a
that
friend.
side.
Our friend is an expert on making crayons. A real, live crayonologist.
Before you got here, the crayonologist poured hot wax on the molding table. We're waiting for it to cool, and it should be ready just about... Oh, I think our friend is coming.
Hey Scarlet, hey Turk, I'm back. I just love that little Crayola crayon smell, don't you? Oh, and I see we have guests, great.
Hey, everybody. Let's say hi.
Hi everyone,
Hi.
my name is Demetria, and I'm here visiting from the Crayola factory, which is located right here in Easton, Pennsylvania. Because here in the US of A, we make the Crayola crayons that are used all over the world. Our factories make over 2.5 billion crayons every year. And if you take those crayons and you line them up tip to end, you'll have enough crayons to go around the entire world, not 4 or 5, but 6 times.
Jazzberry jam! That's a lot of crayons.
It sure is, Turk. And we're going to make some crayons for today using these machines. Now, this type of equipment dates all the way back to the early 1900s. And Crayola still uses some of these machines in their factories today. Scarlet, Turk, and I are so excited to show you how we make sure every Crayola crayon is safe, strong, and super special. And we're going to start right over there at that flatbed molding table where we already have some wax that's cooling and hardening in our mold. And did you know that Crayola still uses the same formula that dates all the way back to 1903? They start with a non-toxic paraffin wax. They add in some high-quality clay for strength. And finally, lots of vibrant colors that we call pigments.
And some of the same pigments used to make Crayola crayons are used in everyday things.
Like what?
Like yellow school buses and red fire engines.
Where's my Taz? Is the wax ready now?
It sure is, Turk, and I can tell because I see it shrink a little during the cooling process. Did you know that that shrinkage causes a small hollow spot to form in every crayon, which actually makes them stronger?
I'm hollow inside? I can't see. I think I need an x-ray machine.
You're jumping ahead, sir. At the real factory, every crayon will pass through an x-ray and a metal detector. But that's at the very end, just to make sure there's nothing in it that shouldn't be.
What?
Check this out. This is an x-ray of me and cousin Brent. He has a lot more pigments in his color, so he shows up a lot darker.
Cool. So where are the newborn crayons down there? Are they hiding?
Sometimes they can be a little bit shy, but all I have to do is scrape up this top wax shell to find them. Did you know that when Crayola crayons were first
That's
being
cool.
made, workers like myself had to scrape off all of that wax by hand? But now we have a machine that does it for us.
How do we get them out?
That collection tray lifts them out of the table.
1, 2, 3, 4. Screaming green! That's too many holes to count.
Well, Turk, it's a good thing I know that this tray holds 1,200 crayons, and all I have to do is line up the holes on the table with the holes on the tray like this, and then...
When I count to 3, let's all shout happy birthday to the newborns. Ready?
Come on,
Everybody, 1, 2, 3, happy birthday!
Now each hole has a brand new crayon. And
Uh.
look, they're already sharp.
Excellent observation, Scarlett. The sharpened tip of a Crayola crayon is actually made that way during the molding process.
Wow, that tray weighs 38 pounds.
All right, and we're going to set this down.
magic mint.
What's up, Turk?
That number on the wall just went up.
Oh, well, that number right there represents the total amount of Crayola crayons that have been made to date. Looks like my friends at the factory are really hard at work.
That's a
All
lot
right,
of numbers.
and we're going to reset the molding table.
I don't mean to be yellow, but that looks steamier than hot magenta.
To make a Crayola crayon, they have to heat the wax all the way up to around 200 degrees.
Mango tango! That is hot!
It sure is, Turk. Now all I have to do is press down on the top of the table, make sure all the holes are filled in. Ice cold water inside the table moves all around the holes to help cool and harden the wax.
Blizzard blue! Our newborns aren't dressed yet. They're probably freezing after getting that ice water poured on them.
Let's go check on them.
They're doing fine, guys, but they're not quite ready for their labels yet. I still have to take them out of the tray.
Ooh, what's this part called?
I think they call it dumping out the crayons.
Every new Crayola crayon gets inspected by a real person like me. We take out any crayons that aren't perfect, and then we get to do some coloring.
You do?
Sure do. That's how we make sure that every new Crayola crayon doesn't just look perfect, but we need to test their strength and their colors too. Oh, and we want to make sure they don't flake. Right, Scarlett?
Because no one likes a flaky crayon.
All right, I'm just going to take these out.
What happens to those poor little guys?
Don't be blue, Turk. They get to go back into the wax and try again.
Now are the crayons ready to get dressed?
Yeah, because the rest of our crayons have passed with flying colors. Now, I do have some newborn crayons. They're here in our hopper. This bin, it holds all of our labels. And did you know that even though Crayola makes over 200 crayon colors, we only use 13 of those colors for our labels?
It makes getting dressed as easy as cherry pie. I always just pick the red label.
And you always look marvelous.
Aw, thanks.
You're welcome. We use a special type of non-toxic glue for our labels, made of cornstarch and water. And when I start this machine, this drum's going to get covered in sticky glue. Crayons are guided down the chute and onto the golden wheel.
Down the slide, guys! Yay!
Now this part of the labeling machine is called the tucker. And what happens, crayons come down the chute onto a slot on the wheel, a label falls over it, and the tucker tucks the crayon into the label.
So cozy.
Crayola labels are comfy, but they also make us super strong. Our labels are wrapped around us 2 times.
And don't forget, they make great name tags.
We Crayola crayons do get pretty great names.
Sure do.
Crayola even has contests to let kids help pick the names for new colors. They've come up with the best names.
I bet.
Like Timber Wolf and
some great names, guys. Did you all know that this labeling machine can label up to 60 crayons every minute? We've slowed the process down so you can have a better look at how it works. But of course, the machines at the factory go way faster, labeling 180 every minute.
Well, they're all dressed. Time to get these guys a cool new ride.
Not so fast, Scarlett. It's always a good idea to clean up after every project. And besides, this glue can get pretty sticky. And if we take the time now to properly clean and shut down the label machine, it'll be ready for the next time we have to use it. All right, and that should just about do it. And on to packaging. Now, this is our packaging station. And what happens here is that the machine's going to take 4 Crayola crayons. It's going to put it in one box. Each dispenser that are holding crayons. Crayons fall into a slot on the wheel turns, and then
Look down below!
crayons get dropped onto the belt where they meet up with one another.
Where are all the boxes?
The boxes are over there, in that stacker.
And what happens here is that the machine's going to pull out a box. It's going to open up all the flaps. This plunger right here pushes the 4 crayons into the back of the box. Machine then moves it along, closing up all the flaps, so the crayons are just, ta-da! Safe and sound inside.
What happens if someone gets left behind and the box isn't full?
Excellent question, Turk. Well, this machine is actually equipped with a very cool light sensor that counts the number of crayons in every box. And if the machine senses that the box is not full, it just doesn't pack that batch. But for the rest of the crayons, they did it. It's the end of the line, and they get to leave the factory.
Well, it looks like our new friends are all ready to head out into the wild blue yonder, too.
Looks like it.
There's one more thing these crayons need.
What? Well, let's see.
Okay.
They've been molded,
I molded them.
inspected,
I checked them out.
labeled,
I put them in
and
the
packed.
and I packaged them.
What's left?
I don't know.
They need you to take them out and use them. They can't add color to the world without your brightest ideas.
Great idea, Turk.
Hey everyone! We want you to be creative and have some fun.
Yeah, and thanks everyone. Thank you too for showing us how you do your job.
Anytime.
Hey, let's say a big thank you to our friend and all of the crayonologists at the factory. Thank you!
Hey guys, I am tickled pink to be here. Even more tickled pink that you're here. We so appreciate you being with us on this tour today. I hope you had a blast today, because I know I did.
Gee.
Bye! Take good care of our friends. See you soon! Thanks for coming to see our true colors.
That's cute.